Everybody, welcome. We are here now for the final interview of the day for the start of Shepp Music Week. As always, my name is Kiwat Kennell. I am the project coordinator with Music Victoria, and joining me today is a very, very special guest, Jamie Lee of JL Productions. Big round of applause.
Woo!
Love it. How are we, Jamie?
I'm really good. It's finally here. Shepp Music Week is happening.
Yes.
Just thrilled to bits that Music Victoria and everyone involved sees the greatness of our region and this space. I'm really, really proud to be a 3630 girl and doing what I love here in my hometown.
And you've been born and raised here?
You could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely born in Sheppartonia. Moved around a lot as a child and then, found my roots here. But, my husband and I have a house and our kids and we are heavily invested in the Shepp life.
Yes.
Yep.
Shepp life is the way to go. and I understand that you've got a workshop coming up this week.
Yeah, so there's heaps of stuff to do for Shepp Music Week, obviously, all through the week. But ours is Wednesday night here at JL Productions and Hire HQ.
Yep.
And we've got guest speakers talking all things event life, which is my greatest love, my greatest passion. And I guess it comes from a place of when I was a young person, the only opportunities we really had to grow and develop our skills was if we did like a freezer mentoring program.
Yes.
Like that, I think they still happen. But, and I remember the isolation and the disconnect from our regional friends, and I just kind of thought back and we did some surveys with this Shepp Music Week and people, asked for it. They were like, we want to learn more. How do we learn more? And I think regionally as well, we've got so many more events than what we ever had before.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud to be a part of that. And I love teaching and sharing the information and giving people the opportunity to join in because it's the best life, event life.
Yes. Well, see, that's something I personally relate to because I grew up in a small country town up in New South Wales. Lismore represent. They're going through some stuff right now.
They are far out.
Yeah. So big shout outs to everyone from Lismore. I hope you're doing very well up there and the recovery's going well. But those sort of opportunities in the regional areas is what's needed. It's what's necessary. I mean, when I was younger, there wasn't a lot of access to that. You had to go to a capital city. You had to go somewhere. So the fact that this is happening in Shepp for a whole week, there's a lot going on. We were just having a bit of a yarn before about all the events that you've got going on, not just with Shepp Music Week, but everything else. You just recently did Treaty Day Out. What other sort of events have you been working on?
Yeah, so we've got the Shepparton Arts Festival. This is the 26th year. I'm the creative director. So, again, having this opportunity as a woman, a female in regional Victoria, in this space, in, arts and culture and events and, entertainment, that's a big deal, and I'm, again, really proud of that. And it takes hard work and it takes determination and you've got to commit, like I said, to the Shepp life and choosing to live regionally. It's a choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, on the Friday, the 18th of March, we launch and open Shepparton Festival and it goes for about 17 days and, nearly 40 events over that whole period from people from all around Australia contributing to the event space and Shepparton Festival, but also locally here. I'm really so privileged to be in this position to give locals the inspiration, but the tools and the platform to go, hey, I am an artist. I'm a practicing artist living in regional Victoria and I am valid. I am important. I am doing great stuff. And there's not enough of that. I mean, Shepp Festival could go all year round, in my opinion. Shepp Music Week could go all year round, in my opinion. It's never enough. And if we want people to stay in regional Victoria and we want them to do as I've done and my friends have done in this space in the Golden Valley, if we don't make space for them, if we don't give them opportunities, upskill, inspire, facilitate their growth and development, they will leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we don't want that.
No, not at all. And that's something that I noticed as a performer within Victoria during the pandemic. I noticed a lot of artists, creatives, industry workers, everyone, they just left. They just left because the work wasn't here, and now things are coming back to normal. It's really empowering to see people such as yourself working hard in this industry, and it's it's highly undervalued, especially on the event side of things. Sarah was talking to me earlier today about that Shepp Music Week is just more than just for the artists. It's about everything. There's so much that goes into these events. And you mentioned 17 days of events, but that's running the event, but there's also everything else that's in the lead up to that I don't
pre
think,
and post.
yeah. And I mean, have there's been some big struggles with the pandemic, but have there been some proud achievements that you've sort of overcome during the pandemic? That's,
if I'm totally honest with you, which I can't help myself, no. I pretty much rocked in the fetal position the whole time and felt like my world was just crumbling and really struggled to see, through the clouds.
Yeah.
And same with you, saw lots of friends leaving in the industry, lots of really, those specialized skills that take years and years of growth and development, but practice, trial by fire. I remember one year going to Tassie Falls Festival and being a human witch's hat for 20,000 people as you can't go to uni to learn that.
Yeah.
You can't read that in a book.
No.
And some people can do it and some people don't. And some people stay in the industry and some people get out. But for those who have been doing it, and live and breathe it, what else? Like, I'm unemployable. What else am I going to do?
Exactly.
Literally, I was talking to Dave, who runs Riverboats Music Festival. That's his pride and joy. And we were talking to each other during the pandemic, and he just said, what else are we going to do?
Yeah.
Tell me another job we can do. And I was like, check out, chick. I did that when I was 16. Maybe I can do it again.
Hey, I was a pizza boy, so,
we got to start somewhere. But I was like, far out. Can I even do that anymore? I've been my own boss for so long.
Yeah. I
don't even know if I can do that. So I really do feel for those people who have pivoted and evolved and diversified their skills. Full hat, my hat goes off to them, full love, respect, because I was just stuck at home with my 7-year-old and my 3-year-old and nah.
And that's it. And events workers and people, and not just the industry itself, it's a special, rare kind of breed. You know what I mean? And the ones that have stuck through and persevered have really come out on top. I've known a few people who do bookings for DJs, and this person has just cornered the market on bookings and is booking venue after venue after venue. And it seems like with the ones that have left, has created more work. Have you felt that's what's happened with yourself? Yes and no. I just think we're never going to have an event season like this ever again. Yeah. I think people are making up for 2 years of being at home. There's weddings, there's festivals, there's so many things that are just cramming into this one space. I mean, Euro Music Festival, Adam from Euro Music Festival, he's one of our speakers on Wednesday night, and he has just recently postponed the Euro Music Festival, which I said to him was the best thing he could possibly do. March is absolutely bonkers. Yeah. And there's too much on. Too much. There's no way we can all succeed. And that's not usually the case. That's not ever the case. Usually there's just kind of space and it's kind of flows along, but right now it's so intense and it's so full on that I don't know if there is the audience, or that the audience has the capacity to engage at the level we need them to. Absolutely, yeah. So I guess to anybody that's watching it from an attendee point of view, don't be afraid. We are doing the best we can to put on these really safe COVID, safe events and logistically safe and all that kind of stuff. And, don't hold back. Yeah. Engage, participate, be involved, share it online, tag your friends, whatever it takes, especially when it comes to something like Shepp Music Week that's never happened before. And if we don't do a great job and it's not, what am I trying to say? And it's not kind of grasped with both hands. Yeah. Maybe it won't happen again. Exactly. I mean, that's it. It's like data is everything in this world. And, the feedback and the engagement and the sharing of anything, of any event that you go to goes a long, long way. And so I think that's really good advice to anyone attending any sort of events. Share it every way that you can. Tag people that you can, tell your friends, tell everyone, because there is so much that goes into it, and that there are so many jobs. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, is the back end that goes into these events, the planning, everything, all the work that you do. the show wouldn't go on if that
No.
wasn't there. There is a bedrock that all these events stand on.
Absolutely. And I will say it's also only getting harder.
Yeah.
To get that insurance.
Yeah.
You know, to break even. Everybody's increased their prices, all the contractors and suppliers and everything else, which adds an extra weight to us. And I mean, if you, as an event producer, what I make, let's say for one event that's taken me 8 months to produce, the electrician might make in one day, or the security team. And don't get me wrong, they're worth every single cent. And I would not work with anyone but the best. But I sit there and go, wow, I take all the pressure, the stress, the risk. I'm the one that doesn't sleep for a week pre and post. It is near debilitating, you know, when you're delivering something huge like Treaty Day Out or, you know, Shepparton Arts Festival. But wow, like the brain power it takes, and you got to think of every single scenario, every single possibility. What if it rains? What if there's a COVID outbreak? What if there's a bushfire? What if nobody comes? What if it's windy? You know, all of these, and you've got to plan for each and everything. So you might be planning 8 different scenarios, or plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Whereas the electrician will still come.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yeah.
The security team, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, that's why I don't think a lot of people necessarily last in the event side of things, because it is absolutely exhausting.
Yeah.
And it's inconsistent. And there's nothing we can do about that.
Inconsistent.
Arts and entertainment is really inconsistent. There's no way to change that, apart from become your own boss and then take the strain and the stress of having team members, or get a job at council.
But there is definitely rewards from it all. Like, I mean, you know, before we finish this up, you know, you've got your workshop coming up on Wednesday, and we just talked about Treaty Day Out, and I saw and I heard that it was a great success. It was a huge production. Yorta Yindi went off, and it was just an absolutely amazing event. And do those sort of things, like after all the hard work and everything that you put in, is that why you do it?
Yeah, without a doubt. 16-year-old Jamie would lose her mother flipping mind because I've been dreaming about a First Nations event like that since forever.
Yep.
And have spoken to so many friends and community members just being like, wow, we've talked about this for like 10 years. And it finally happened here in Shepparton. And majority of the production and contractors and, people that facilitated the event were local. And that's huge.
Yeah.
That's the fact that we have the skills here to even pull something like that off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And even when it rained.
Yep.
Even when it rained, I was like, it's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. We can do anything. We are powerful and strong and brave and very capable.
Yeah.
We can do anything. When I'm at Riverboats, for example, and I'm standing side of stage and there's Neil Finn or Sarah Blasco or even Bob Evans, you're just like, again, 16-year-old Jamie, absolutely losing her mind. And as I said before, to do as a team, I've got an amazing team behind me and the most incredible staff / family. And to do Riverboats Music Festival one weekend and not even a week later deliver Treaty Day Out, just like, I mean, I live in Shepparton.
Yeah.
I've grown up in regional Victoria, and here are the opportunities that I'm talking about right now.
Right at your front door.
Right here at the front door.
Yep.
We've got another event coming up called Illuminate during the Shepparton Arts Festival.
Yep.
Then it just got announced that we've got White Night coming to Shepp.
That's amazing. I love White Night. I played White Night Ballarat a few years back. I love White Night. Always have loved White Night.
It's coming to Shepparton.
That's amazing.
I can't even begin to tell you. Again, 16-year-old Jamie losing her mind. Like, it's just not a thing. But it takes progress. It takes time. It takes work, and it takes commitment. And there have been so many people before me, and I'm sure there'll be many people after me that are going to keep fighting the good fight to make sure that the Goulburn Valley is seen as a space for events and community and arts and culture and live music. And we are getting that attention finally. And as I said to you at the very start, Music Victoria is investing, and we've got our own Music Victoria worker, and that just shows you that all the effort that we've made and to build this music scene is paying off.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's it. And if, I think if you want to come be a part of this, come check it out. Jamie's workshop is on Wednesday right here at JL Productions and Hire, 12 Hoskin.
12 Hoskin, that's right.
12
We've got the
Hoskin.
big, beautiful mural out the front.
Yep, you can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
And it's a beautiful space, and come join us. It's Shepp Music Week. My name is Kiwat Kennell. This is Jamie. JL. Thank you very much.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.